So in this video, we are required to find the slope of the line that passes through the point 3, minus 2 and minus 5, 4. Now, we can actually determine the slope of the line by using the formula, but there is one thing we need to be very careful of, is the fact that this point can actually produce either a positive or a negative slope. So one of the best way by which you can easily determine the slope is by sketching the graph, just to have an idea. So in this case, we can take what 3, we know that 3 minus 2 implies that x, y. So this is x, this is y, this is another x, this is another y. But the challenge is which one is x1, y1, x2, y2. That is when we plot the graph. So if we plot the graph, the graph will give us an idea of the kind of slope and how to assign those points. All right, so pardon me for this, I'm trying to use a ruler. So this is the graph. Let's just put it this way. All right, so now plotting this graph, here we have, let's say this is our origin 0, 0. Excuse me, this is too small. Okay, this is origin 0, 0. So let's say this is 2, this is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is positive x, this is positive y. Let's say this is still what, 2, 4, 6. Right, this one will now be what, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10. Then this is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8. Okay, so when x is equal to what, 3, y is equal to 2. When x is equal to what, so if this is 2, if this is 4, this is 3. So when x is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 2. So this is the point of their intersection when y is minus 2. And when x is equal to minus 5, when x is equal to minus 5, y is equal to 4. So they meet here. So from what I'm seeing here, this is going to be giving us a negative slope, definitely. Right, so let me connect the 2 points. These are the points. Okay, so this is how the line will go. So let me stretch this forward a bit. So if I want to draw my right triangle using this plotted point, my right triangle will be like this. All right, so definitely this is my change in y, and this is my what, change in x. So definitely this is what, y2, this is y1, this is what, x2, and this is what, x1. So let's identify those values. So x1, what's the value of our x1? Obviously x1 will be what, 3. So this is 3. Then y1, so y1 should be minus 2 based on, so obviously if we label it that way, y1 is minus 2. Then x2 is equal to minus 5. Let's see, x2 is equal to minus 5. Then y2 will give us 4. y2 will give us what, 4. So let me remove the grid. So we can therefore say that from what we have here, since we've been able to identify those points, we can say therefore slope, right, is got to what, change in y over change in x, which is what, y2 minus y1 over what, x2 minus what, x1. So what is our y2? y2 is what, 4 minus what, 4 minus y1. What is y1? Minus 2. Then over x2, that is minus 5 minus what, x1 minus what, 3. So if we solve it further, we are going to be having what, minus times minus, that's plus, that's 4 plus 2 over minus 5 minus 3, that will give us what, minus 8. 4 plus 2, that is 6 over what, minus 8. 2 in 6, that will give us 3. 2 in minus 8, that is what, minus 4. So normally assigning values, then it implies that the slope will now be what, 3 over 4. You put the minus in between. So this is the value of our slope. All right, I want to believe this video has helped someone. It's very important that you don't just assign value. So I was able to plot the graph and I knew that this is going to be a negative slope. I knew because the right triangle is facing the left hand side. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'll be looking forward to having you in my next video. See you in the next video. Thank you.